Ba 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 ba. Oop. And there we go. And there we go. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, did I save here? Um. Ooh, I don't remember what I was doing here. Round. Fighting. All types level 3. Alpha power 3. I legit don't remember what I was doing. Man, I really don't remember what I was doing here. Bob, if you're in the chat, how you gonna... Heckle a man. Alright. It's been so long since I played this game, I completely forgot what I was supposed to be doing. But I need to get down here. Oop, and you can actually tell because I'm trying to hit X on the PlayStation instead of A on the Switch. There we go. Alright. Let's see if we can finally get this one under wraps. Fighting level 3. Let's do it. Bob, I get the feeling you'll get over it. Somehow I just get that impression. I'm going to do one thing real quick, y'all. Chill for me for just a moment. There we go. Bob, I get the distinct impression you're going to get over it. Some way, somehow. Okay. Bam. There we go. There. There we go. I'll be right down to it here in just a moment, guys. Boom. And... Sorry, the setup takes just a second. Well, minute or two, but still, you get the idea. You get the general gist of it. There we go. And I need my alert system up 1 second. Because I know y'all going to be asking for that. If I can manage to click the right folder here. It's really not that hard, but apparently it's hard for me. There we go. Bam. Okay. We should be good to go now. Emphasis on should. Alright, I never caught this stupid Pokemon. He evaded me like crazy. So we're going to give this another shot here. And yes, there was a shiny Machoke, but it wasn't an alpha. I'm mostly pretty much only interested in this particular Pokemon. It's not the shiny form. I believe the shiny form is more of like a navy. What are you doing? Why? Ooh, I think my controller's giving up. Woo! I mean, in fairness, this was a cheap $20 controller. I bought it at Walmart, of all stupid things. Probably about time I man up and go buy a real programmable, decent controller. But I'm also cheap. No. Still not shiny. Still not shiny. I have chased this Pokemon now. Good grief. I don't even know how many days worth of time. But it has been a long time. Oh, let me do one quick thing, y'all. Sorry, we'll get right back to it. There we go. Nope. Worst part is this is supposed to be one of the easier of the legendaries. So, for those that subscribe to the the Red app, y'all know I've been dropping videos on all the other legendaries, and just haven't been doing these. There's a good reason for that. Why are you flipping out? If anybody knows of a good wireless programmable controller for the Switch 2, I'm all ears in the comments. I am all ears. This poor controller is just bit the dust. Though I say that, but especially my friends over on TikTok, y'all may or may not know, but I just commissioned a set of wooden clogs for a concert coming up. If you know, you know. Had to get some custom artwork done on them. I mean, the stupid shoes themselves were like $100. I vow that on my deathbed, I will pass them on to my my closest kin to 25 years old. I will look them dead in the eye. No pun intended. And I will say it is now your responsibility. Oop. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. Well, that's okay. We are here now. We will try that again. Look them dead in the eye and say, "Don't you dare let someone touch these. Don't ever let them touch my clogs." If you know, you know. It amuses me, and that's the most important factor. Is that non-alpha Machamp? All right. Nothing doing. Got more Gimmighoul coins. I desperately need to get the Gimmighoul event. I think that's the other thing we'll do tonight is we'll just because I can't search until I get this one wrapped up. Once I do that, I think I'm just going to search until I get either the other legendaries or the Gimmighoul. Go. I really want to shiny hunt an alpha Gimmighoul. It's been a long-time goal for me. Long-time goal for me. Stop stopping. All right, I'm about. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to run upstairs and grab the Joy-Cons, because my controller is just my crappy $20 controller is on its last legs. Who saw that coming? Yeah, case in point. I'm like, maybe if I just unplug it. Old NES trick, right? There we go. Let's see that. Let's see if that helped at all. I'm going to go out on a limb and say probably not. No. Why? Why do you do these? Yeah, I'm going to have to run upstairs and grab the Joy-Cons, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to do one round here. I'm going to suffer through this. But when all's said and done here, I'm going to... Ah, you look darker. I'm going to run upstairs and grab the Joy-Cons. I apologize, but... this is just not working tonight. Come on, stop doing that thing. There you go. Running is not hard. Wow. Just stop, stop, stop. That's as much on me as anything else. I have a program preset on this controller, and it's trying to run it. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Come on, just go. It's not hard. Ugh. We're over here struggling to run in a single direction. So I swear I'm not pressing anything. I'm holding forward. Hit me to run. And we'll kind of twist around here. See? And she does that. I mean, I know it's the controller. I know it's cheap Walmart crap, but it's not like this technology's been around. This is not new. You know, like the Switch 1 has existed for 10 years. We shouldn't be having this problem on the similar architecture. But again, I will emphasize I did spend bottom dollar for this, so. Oh, wow. Oh. We can't. That's the extent of our running. I think it just broke. It legit just broke. Hold on. Can we? All right. Yeah. I'm gonna go grab the Joy-Cons because that ain't gonna work. Give me 1 sec, y'all. My apologies, y'all. Give me 1 sec. There we go. Oops. Sorry about that. We're back. Here we go. Let's try that again. All right. Non-alpha. Let's go get us a shiny legendary. What do y'all say? No? Okay. No. Picked up a regular Pokeball. So thank you. What value that is at this stage of the game. Here we go. Yeah, we're running with gas now. Hey, Bob! What? Also, Bob, I saw you're complaining on Discord. And my answer to that is, notice how late I am streaming tonight. By and by, though. Oh, you're having Mongolian. Oh my god, I love Mongolian barbecue. So hilarious. First of all, rude. We have there's a Korean barbecue place that's called K-pop. And I mean, they play a bunch of K-pop bands and stuff like that, but it is what it is. It's like every Korean barbecue spot is required to now. But since my kids are like super obsessed with K-pop Demon Hunters, they're like, Dad, can we go? Can we go? And I'm just like, y'all ain't gonna eat nothing there. Like, I'm not gonna go in that spot. And like, as cheap as it is, it's like, I think 10, not 10, I wish it was 10. It's like $20 a plate, which isn't terrible. But I'm not gonna go spend $20 a plate to have y'all like pick and fuss at the food and not eat any of it. I love Korean barbecue. Oh my god. Well, I know. I'm barbecue. Yes. I'm well aware there's a difference. Just saying barbecue in general. $20 is $40. Yeah. Yeah, everything over there is more expensive. Well, I was talking with Goshen the other day because he's trying to move around my area. And, of course, my area is not as cheap as it used to be. But that's kind of Hollywood's fault. But I moved some friends down here. I had some friends that were in a really bad situation. Hey, Orthan, what it is, man? Yeah, well, I had some friends that are in a really bad... Funny enough, one of them did move to California, but that was a whole different situation. They were in Chicago, and they weren't in, like, a great situation. So we were like, all right, well, you know, like, we've got a house. It's a big enough house. Y'all can come stay with us for a few months. Get on your feet. No rent, no nothing. Just come hang out. No, well, it wasn't either one of them. Hilariously, though, Wired Knight lives in California. Yeah, so I was telling them, like, move down here, you know, move down here with us. Y'all get here, you can stay for a few months rent free, no nothing. And they were like, do you have any idea how cheap stuff is in your area? And I'm like, I just kind of thought stuff was stuff. And she's like, no, bananas here are like 44 cents a pound. Up in Chicago, they're like $2 a pound. I was like, produce is that different? But I mean, yeah, it you don't think about it, but it really is. Like, yeah, he's kind of got his own responsibilities. He was more into Helldivers and stuff. We should try to get him into Bug Killer, though. I actually talked to him a couple months back. He's cool people. I want to try to get him back out to our conventions, though, but that's a hell of a trek for them. All right. Nothing doing, apparently. Let's try it again. Back it up. You have 1,000 hours invested in Helldivers? That's impressive. I'll be honest. I prefer Starship Troopers. It's just a preference. Derp your way to freedom for that long. Fair enough. I don't know. I personally prefer Starship Troopers. I think it's more fun. Personal opinion. No, you're griping about me being late tonight. Earlier today, I had an appraiser come out, and that's what I've been like fussing about all week. Cause I'm gonna be real, my basement was not in like great shape. So I've been doing some major just like cleanup down here. And it's stuff that's been overdue. It's after the holidays, there's always like a big mess. FPS versus third person. I mean, I'm always going to go for first person over third. I love the Swedish Chef. SD! Oh, hold up. You know what this calls for? Oh, man. How much have you ever lost? That's what I should do for Seraph. I should make that, Is the chandelier one AI, or did they actually have a video for that? Because, you know, the show's back. They could have done that, and I just never... I haven't watched it yet. It's my jam, y'all. It's my jam. Hey, William! Where's the Spooter alert? We'll get Spooter alert going. Give me 1 sec here. Of course, we got to get the Spooter alert. Can't let a stream go by and not show respect for Spooter. Hold up.
I'm pregnant. You're the father. The baby is... spiders. Thousands of spiders.
No, these are all music videos on YouTube, put officially by the Muppets. Oh. Well, maybe the chandelier one. Send the chandelier one to me. I don't remember seeing that. I know Rapper's Delight and the other one. I've seen those. I've never seen the chandelier one. We should get Palworld, but to what? What? Oh, play Palworld. I read that completely wrong. Honestly, Bob, the only downside to Palworld is SD and I kind of went into no life that sucker. Now, I will show you next time I'm in there. I'll show you what I've been working on. Oh, I'm derping hard as hell tonight. Derping super hard tonight. Super hard. But yeah, it's kind of one of those games where you go and you know life it pretty fast, and then so we're all like max level, and pretty much all of the bosses are kind of handled at this point. So what I'm doing is I'm building this huge tower right now. Also, SD, damn it. Was that you, like, shooting your stupid rocket launcher at me earlier? After the guy came today, I was just... Because I've never really just, like, let myself heal after I was so sick. And I had, like, a really bad nosebleed this morning. In fact, my nose still hurts from it. And I've kind of had this really bad cough. I've just been under the weather all day. So rather than let it, like, resurge after the guy was here, I just sat downstairs and just kind of, like, chilled. The fan went out. They had lunch and did a bunch of things. And I just was like, no, I'm relaxing today. Because I know tomorrow we're going to go out with the kids again and go do something strenuous. What? Yeah, so I was trying to fix something on my base, and to do so, I have this huge, basically like spire that I've had to build to help reinforce my base. Except because I didn't do math very well. Oh, the hot beef injection? Yes. I caught your reference. Because I didn't do math very well, I didn't plan my base out very well. And so it's too close to a cliff edge. Which I wanted it on the cliff edge, but I didn't want it, like, teetering over the cliff edge. Well, because I'm apparently really bad at planning these things out, it's teetering over the cliff edge. And I needed to like, do a reinforcement. And so to do that, I was like, okay, the only way to get this done is to, like, build a section off the cliff down to the ground. And I was like, okay, well, I'm building it down and I'm building it down. And I just about have it to the ground. And all of a sudden, things start exploding around me. And I'm panicking. So I'm like, oh, man, if they blow this up, like, that's a lot of work. 'Cause it took a long time for it to go down. A long time for it to go down.
Me? I know who I am. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
Still no stupid shiny. Also, John, how was your day? My day was lazy. How was yours, Mike? I didn't miss you there. I didn't miss you. And also, we will get... Bam.
Do you folks like coffee?
Apparently. Apparently, we're going to be demonetized for the stream. That's all good. Yeah, so we... for all intents and purposes, I just kind of was doing my thing and just chilling. And, oh, hold on. Oop. Oop. Oop, what happened? Well, the thing happened. Awesome. Hold up, yo. Bam. Give me 1 second.
Death Clock has summoned a troll.
That's impossible. There's no such thing as trolls.
And how do you explain the dead unicorns?
I need to watch that show again. I haven't watched Metalocalypse in forever. Love that show. What is the beverage for stream? I just finished my coffee, and now we are moving on to water. You have not. Yeah, so SD, like, all of a sudden there's just, like, fire, and things are going crazy, and I look over, and I was just like, oh my god, something is attacking me, something's going horrible, and it's freaking SD. I'm like, damn it, SD. She's over there randomly attacking me while I'm building this thing. And I was like, if this thing blows up, half of my base, well, not half my base. Essentially, my base's toenail will fall off, but, gross. But, that's enough to, like, leave me upset and concerned. So, I'm like, all these fire and all this explosion is happening. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so incredibly screwed. And I look over there, and it's SD. And I'm like, this son of a... Oh my god, if Spooder were alive today, for the things that game can do now. Like, the dwellings we built on our first server, pale in comparison. The stuff we have now, oh my god. So the jacked up thing is, when I was building it down, SD, how tall would you say, like, a wall is? I think it's, what, like 2 meters tall or something like that? Anyway, I had to build, I think, from the bottom of my building because I had to build like reinforcement down from the bottom of my building down to the base of the cliff. The bottom of the building to the base of the cliff was something like 250, maybe 260 meters. It's actually taller than my building is right now. And to get everything lined up and built properly, I had to build like essentially a wall from the base of the building down to the floor of the thing. Oh, it's not 4 meters. It's definitely not 4 meters. Because 4 meters would be like 15 feet or so. But it's a lot. Maybe 3. It might be 3. Yeah. So I had to build that piece by piece. So let's say for the sake of argument, 100, give or take, 100 blocks, building blocks, so to speak, down. And I had to build each one by hand. And I built like 2 of them so I could do it like a ladder. It was a nightmare. And as soon as things started blowing up, I was like, I'm done. This is it. I will scream. Oh, doggone it. It looked dark enough to be shiny. Next stream, we'll be streaming tomorrow night. We'll probably be doing it 7 Days to Die tomorrow night. And that's going to be on the main channel. I never beat Hollow Knight. Honestly, Mike, I have to... I ordered the parts to replace my controller, and I got frustrated because I ordered the clicky switches. They sent me just like the regular tactical switches, and I just never did the fix. So, yeah. Oh, Vic said he might not be available? Okay. Well, we'll see what's up. We'll play it by ear. Well, so I have to find the right switches. That's kind of where I'm stuck right now. Because I've got those tactical switches, but I don't like the way they feel. I want clicky switches. But I have to find the right ones. Because like the ones I bought for my wife, for her keyboard, I don't think they're clicky enough. They're not satisfying. What I need to do is I just need to design my own damn switches. I want a switch that clicks like an old-fashioned keyboard. In fact, while I was cleaning up down here, I found one of my old 8088 keyboards. And if you know what that is, the click on that sucker, oh my god. Well, yes, ST, but mechanical isn't enough. Because mechanical is just like the actuation. You can get 4 or 5 different types of actuation, or 4 or 5 different types of tactical feels out of a mechanical switch. Cherry Red, they weren't hard enough for me. I didn't like them. I got the I'm trying to remember what I got from my wife. They were good, but they weren't up to my standards. Bob, you have no idea. So Vic has a keyboard that I utterly love. But that sucker is like $200, $300. And you can't just like buy those switches. It's all the actuation of the keyboard. Yeah, I don't know. The Cherry Reds didn't feel like they didn't have the click I wanted. So the ones that I got for my wife, they have I think a 50 gram press, and the ones that I bought, the ones that were supposed to be clicky, were like an 80-gram press. Like they were like when you press them, you know you press them, but they don't have a click. Steal it from Vic. Oh my god. There's 2 reasons I won't steal it from Vic. Number 1, that thing is heavy. That thing is heavy, and if he catches me trying to take it from him, he is going to beat me with it. And I don't particularly want to get beaten by a solid copper keyboard. Number 2, if you've ever heard Vic's interaction with his UPS courier, you will understand why taking things from Vic is not a wise choice. We actually did Spectre's Alert earlier, but we'll do it here in just a few minutes again. By all means. Also, I think we finally found the alert for Seraph. Excuses? Have I told... How was my day? My day was very lazy. How was yours? I basically... I had a guy come to my house and LiDAR the whole stinking house. And then I spent the rest of the day farting around in Palworld. Because I am lazy. But it was nice. Cherry MX Blue. So, I got the MX Whites? Glacial Whites, I think. And they were supposed to be an 80-gram click, but they're tactical. They're not click. No, I didn't stream it while I was playing it. Honestly, I didn't feel up to it. And I didn't know how long the fan was going to be out, so I just... And honestly, what I should have been doing today is working on my... my videos for the Damachi channel, but I really just didn't. After all the work I've been doing down here in the basement to clean things up, and like how sick I've been, I just didn't. Yeah. Oh, it is, but I honestly. Twofold. Once again, I didn't know how long the fan was going to be out. Number 2, I didn't really feel I wasn't going to be entertaining. I was feeling rather drained. That's why I was late tonight. It's because I literally just took a nap before stream. There will be a Friday stream. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but there will be a Friday stream. Yeah. Call it a sick day. That's what we'll call it. We'll call it a sick day. Man, this stupid Pokemon is not going to be shiny. I have tried for hours to get this sucker to spawn. No, Bob. No. Is that Yoko? Yoko on the TikTok? Yoko, hit me with some likes. Give me 1,000 likes. It's just my desktop. Oh. That explains a lot. Thank you. Why is it just the desktop? That explains a lot. Hold on. Weird. I broke my other monitor doing this. Hold on. Why? Hold on. Why is my Elgato capture... Ah! Thank you, Yoko. Gotcha. That explains a lot. That's on me. Remember I told you I was feeling under the weather? Oh, crap baskets. Now I gotta set everything back up. Man, I am so sorry, guys. And the stupid thing is I have the monitor up, so I should have seen that. Man, that is so dumb. Thank you, Yoko. Is it beard teasing or inviting? What? Oh, what is the Vic story? Oh, I'm not... that's a shiny Riolu. So here's the thing. I'm not going to air Vic's dirty laundry, but I'll just say if you've ever heard Vic's story about his interaction with his UPS driver, that is why I will not even think about five-fingering Vic's belongings. Yeah, Yoko, that's 1,000% on me, man. Appreciate you, though. I can't believe... Because I have my phone right here. I pulled the plug out, but it'll be fine. I have my phone right here. I could have seen it, and I just wasn't paying attention. I am such a colossal smooth brain. Embarrassing me stories? I mean, besides the fact I had a guy come today and LiDAR my whole stinking house on a week where the kids are off of school, so like the house is an epic disaster. Yeah. Yeah, it was rather mortifying. But it is what it is. I'm trying to like just make excuses. I'm like, it's a basement, man. It's a basement, but I'm like, I also in the back of my mind I'm like, hey dummy, you're down here every day. This is on you. It's like, it kind of is on me. Bob, I do. I do, but it's a different different stream altogether. Yoko, hit me with some likes, man. Before you go. 'Cause I know you're probably getting ready to go be a reasonable human being as well. Yeah, I used 2 instances of it, Bob. Dokkan stream went. Dude, I full-on quit Dokkan. I couldn't. I was talking with, I think I was talking with about it on Saturday, but I'm just like, number one, gacha games just, after Dan Mimo, I have no desire to play gacha games. Oh, will I do a video for Pokemon Day? You bet your yeah! You bet your sweet posterior. I am going to absolutely do one. They should have a stream in a week's time for all kinds of new stuff. I'm sure they're going to give us a teaser for Wind and Waves. There's been all these talks about the Gen 1 remakes coming to the Switch. There's a lot. They're going to do a lot this year. Plus, and I haven't messed with it yet, but there is a homebrew now. So people could transfer their Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon, finally, into Gen 3. Downside, and the only reason I don't necessarily like that option, but I will talk about it here shortly. The downside... Where's Rithia? I didn't see Rithia say anything. The downside is they all count in Pokemon Home as Gen 3 Mon. So, or I assume they do. I haven't personally checked it myself, but I don't see how they would get the origin mark from the Virtual Console. There's no real way that would be a thing. So, for my purposes and for my collection, I want them to have the origin mark from the Virtual Console. But I do plan to cover that shortly. I just got to download the homebrew and I got to get it running. Oh. To play the solo leveling game? Yeah, I just don't... I'll be real. Dan Mimo really, really spoiled me on gachas. And then when we had Don Crow, I was just like, this is... So it's like, it's that. Number one, gachas just now... They've just become too expensive. There's not, like, really, like, a payoff. And then... is Miles in my chat? No. Alpha was, though. And then, with Dokkan, specifically, the community just made me so mad over the years. I don't have the patience for it. Because, like, if you have even one slightly conflicting opinion from the Truth, or even, like, there was a situation where Truth posted something. Appreciate the likes, Yoko. Appreciate the likes. Truth posted something that I vehemently disagreed with. I made a video about vehemently disagreeing with it. And it did well. The video got lots of views. It got a ton of downvotes and a ton of negative comments. And while that shouldn't bother me because the interactions were worth it, the channel wasn't monetized, and it wasn't going to be monetized like that. And I don't like the community. The community has just, over the years, become worse and worse. And now it's just a trash can. Just a complete trash can. So I just don't... I have so little time and, like, a limited amount of energy to do content. I just don't really care. I don't care about Dokkan anymore. I'm so done with it. Alpha, I saw you. I'm supposed to ask Miles what 3 items he bought at work. Okay. Dankro ruined it. Well, Dankro ruined it because it was such a greedy game. And it just kind of was like a gentle reminder that there's not that much benefit at the end of all this. Like, oh, and part of cleaning up, Bob, is I've started doing the scans after a year and a half because I'm lazy and awful. So we're gonna start putting up scans and stuff like that, and I'm gonna do a whole video on the scans. Okay, Bob. There's just any of the references that I would want to make would get me so terribly flagged. Bob, I will just say Bob having an average Thursday, pretty much. There's a song by the Left Rights called that. Go look it up. It's fantastic. Is easily was for a long time one of my most quoted songs. Terribly underrated group. Absolutely love that song though. Man, every time I try to do this, so many hours of my life have been spent trying to get this stupid thing to populate shiny. Worst part is this is a level 3 sandwich. You can't get a better sandwich. Or a donut, same difference. There's not a better shiny donut. But not much is even populating shiny. Bob, have a good one, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Yoko, I'll check it in a minute. All right, I'm going to brush up on what this shiny looks like, because I swear... Oh, also, I need to look up this thing for Yoko real fast. Oh, snap and a half. Very nice. Very, very nice. That. 90 for all three. That's a great find. Holy crap. It was Pokemon. Which one was that? Pokemon Silver? Hold up. So for $90, this dude managed to snag. Let me go pull it up here again. Just to refresh myself. It was Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Gold, and Legends of Zelda for the Game Boy. Like, that is... I think Pokemon Blue in and of itself can command that. That's a heck of a grab.
Do the Mario swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step and then again. Let's do the Mario.
There we go. So, actually, hilariously, SD, we were at the kids' like indoor playground place yesterday, and they have all these TVs around there. Of course, they do. One of the TVs was legit playing the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and appropriately, the TV directly across from it was playing the Sonic the Hedgehog TV show from like the same era. I'm like, I could just sit here and watch TV. And then my kid was like, let's go run the go-karts, Dad. And I said, oh, yeah, let's do the go-karts. The only thing that's going to pull me away from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show and Sonic the Hedgehog is, you know, go-karts. The best part about the go-karts, so they're like electric go-karts, so they run indoors and they're fairly slow. We got there really early, and so we were the only two on the track. And about halfway through our session, I felt the go-kart pick up speed. Dude legit was just like ramping up for him. So I was we had a real good time. But that's why, so for those that were wondering why last night's stream didn't go off, and I meant to post about it this morning, but legit, we did like the whole indoor playground for like, I don't know, 6 hours yesterday. When I got home, I was beat. I was destroyed. We got there at like 10 a.m. We left like a little after 4. Hey! It is the old man. Mary, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? That place is super fun, but and the worst part is tomorrow we're going to go to a different indoor playground. That one that we went to yesterday is like got go-karts and all this stuff. Like it's got enough like interactive stuff that we can get involved with the kids. The place we're going tomorrow is like, I mean, we can chase them up and down a few things, but it is all for kids. So it is going to be, I'm not going to be as beat, but I will be tired. And I know my old posterior shouldn't be climbing at all like the jungle gyms and like running up and down the slides and doing all the crap that we do with the kids. But you know what? I will continue to do that crap until my body physically stops allowing me. That and it's fun. Growing old might be mandatory, but growing up is optional. Says an old man who plays video games on the interwebs.
Batman? Oh no. You get tipsy at one cocktail party and do one little impression of his parents being murdered, and suddenly he won't return your phone calls.
Thank you, SD. Also, Batman is super rude. Yoko, appreciate it. Have a great night, man. Thank you so much for the likes. Thank you so much for hanging out. Can we maybe finally... Yeah, Yoko's over on TikTok hanging out. Got feeling to watch your nom nom. Ha ha! Yes! Wasn't that a while ago, though? Didn't you watch that like a good minute ago? So, I won't lie. I don't know if you remember when I dropped that. I started the video when season 1 of oh my god. I'm on the hunt for my first shiny. Go for it. Good luck. Good luck. Thank you so much for the follow. Which shiny are you going after? Yeah, SD. It was about halfway through the first season of AOT, and I didn't have enough noms. I wanted every, like, nom to be an actual bite. And I cheated a little bit through the video, but, you know, like, it kept the pace and kept the rhythm pretty well. Just got it 2 days ago. Oh, there's lots. So there's a gimme shiny Mareep at the beginning. But I'll be honest with you. Go look up the reset method. It is a very powerful tool, and you can get tons of shinies with this. Mass Blast, it's on my my old AMV YouTube channel. It's out there. Hilariously, I don't even think it's my most viewed video. But it's up there. Yeah, the reset method is chef's kiss. I really wish the overload method still worked. They patched that out because the overload method was like the best for getting shiny alphas, but sadly they did patch that out. But the reset method is phenomenal. Now, I'm going to say this knowing that it broke, but I bought myself a real cheap programmable controller, and it helps out with the reset method. But I will forewarn you, the cheap one that I bought only lasted about 3 months. So if you're really serious, you might want to get a better one than I got. But programmable controller, if you have it, oh, I don't want to do that. You can automate the system. I've done that, and when I was doing the overload method, I would literally set my controller down and walk away for a couple hours and come back, and I'd have like 4 or 5 shinies under Lumiose Tower. It was great. But again, $20 for a controller that lasted 3 months is not great money. But yeah, reset method, phenomenal. You could do it with benches. You could do it just. I usually do it with a plus key and just go reset to a different location. But any Pokemon within 50 meters of you has a chance to spawn shiny, and you don't even have to wait to get the shiny charm. You will get tons of shinies. If you wind up getting the DLC, if you're super into shiny hunting and you don't mind spending the money on the DLC has lots of shiny options, but you do want to get post-game before you do that. Anyway, AOT video. Yeah, so back in the old AMV days, I challenged myself one time to do like 50 AMVs in the course of a year, which is a lot. But when I was doing that, the AOT Nom Nom video, I wanted every Nom to be a bite of somebody. And I did pretty well like making that happen, but I ran out. And literally the day of the deadline for entering that video, an episode came out. So I had to like torrent the episode, convert it like on the fly so it would work in Premiere, and like pull out all the noms, I'll pull out all the bites, and like shove them into the timeline, rearrange a couple things. So I was like, it was just enough to make that work. And I was lacking one nom at the end, and that's why I chose the end. Honestly, SD, I think I tagged it so you could just search Nom Nom AMV. I think. Or Nom Nom AMV Pilk or something like that. I think that'll work. But if you just Google Pilk AMV, it comes up with my YouTube channel. That's the olden days. Though I say that, I did do an AMV earlier this year. I do about one a year now. And I had an idea the other day. Actually, I need to upload my Thunderdome video. I'm on the fence about uploading it because it was really dumb. But I You know, it's one of those, like, I entertain myself with it. Let's see. This stupid Pokemon is not going to populate shiny. All right, I think you got 2 more passes, and then we'll have to reset. All this so I can go get a Gimmighoul. It's redunculous. The worst part, it's a level 3 fighting sandwich. Like, there's no reason for this to be as difficult as it is. Or sandwich, donut, same difference. Next game's gonna come out with a whole other method, and I'm gonna call it donuts. All right. So there's our shiny Machoke. But he's not an alpha. I'm not worried about him. I want this shiny legendary. This Pokemon is just not going to populate, is he? Come on. Just be shiny. Just be shiny. Alright. Do we need to activate the shiny charm? There. I gave the shiny charm a heart. Maybe now. Maybe it's turned on. Maybe it's working. For my level 3 donut? I'm just kind of glad he didn't populate shiny, because if he had populated shiny after that, I would have been a little upset. You know, it's like I'm being a smart mouth, but like, legitimately, if he had populated shiny after that, I genuinely would have been like conspiracy theorist. Man. What I get the feeling they're off. Everyone went off and binged that channel.
It's made out of fucking cookie.
Made out of cookies.
Made out of fucking cookie. Made out of fucking cookie.
Oh, for the record, for those that are binging that YouTube channel at the moment, that is like maybe a dozen of the like 300 some videos I've made in my 10 years. So like, don't get too excited. Those are like the best, and I use that term very loosely. Though, and as Steve will confirm here, they all pale in comparison to Fancy Feast. I think the Fancy Feast series was my magnum opus. ST's not even going to confirm that. He's like, I cannot sign off on that one. That's fair. That's fair. Zero parts we are mad about that decision. All right. He is not going to populate Shiny. Mary, is that the Michelin Man? Why is this Pokemon not showing up shiny? Doma! Got your Doma right here. You know what they say.
You can dome in the morning, you can dome in the night, you can dome when you want to dome. You can dome.
It's not dome, it's dooming.
I do need to finish Hollow Knight. Related thought. What do you mean who? Your little emote there, it looks like the Michelin Man. I don't remember his actual name. I know he's got an actual name, but I forget his actual name. I appreciate his dining advice, though. There you go. It's the Michelin Man. Hate your tires, love your food. Well, not even your food. Love your food recommendations. You can't even say I hate their tires. Their tires are just too damn expensive. I got you, fam. Best girl. Blet is right up there with Sylvia for top waifus. Like I don't know which one you would which one to like more. Blet is great. And she's got a secret talent. She's a card counter. If you know, you know. But Sylvia, man, Sylvia got it all. I'm just gonna leave both in running for best girl. There you go, chat. If you had to choose between Sylvia from Konosuba or Blet from Drawn Together, I'm going to assume that 90% of people don't know either character. But choose in the comments now. We're running a poll. Who is Blet and where is she from? That was, hold on. Ready? Blet is, we'll run it back. We'll run it back. Ooh, don't do that. She's from the show Drawn Together. We should do that. We should do another night in the Discord where we watch Drawn Together. Last time we did that, we scarred so many people. That is hands down one of my favorite shows of all time. It's one of those shows you flat could not make in the modern era. Like, it... Comedy Central gets away with a lot now, but that was like... That was pushing the limits for its time. Pick me? No, don't pick me. I'm not best girl. Well, Cacleon appears. Yo, go get that Cacleon! I don't even have that plug-in and Mary's over here. Oh my god, I'm ordering a new hat. One of the Korean Pokemon centers has a Snom hat. It's a puffy, like big fuzzy, like beanie looking thing, but it's got Snom climbing up the side of it. I'm like, I need this so much. I need this in my life. Golbat escaped? How did Golbat escape? Kecleon appeared. How did Golbat escape? Make more sense if you said Ditto appeared and then Golbat escaped. Why will this Pokemon not populate, man? He just won't show up shiny. It's obnoxious. So now I'm curious, did anybody actually go watch that? The video SD recommended? Legitimately curious. Let me go this way. Okay, I gotta double check. He is the fighting type. Is he still fighting, isn't he? Yeah, he is. Why in the hell will he not? He won't show up shiny. It's ridiculous. This is crazy. Level 3 fighting donut, and he will not show up. Bro's is asleep at the wheel. Come on. No. No. I've lost track of how many times we've done this, but it's been a lot. It has been a hell of a lot. And this dude refuses to show up shiny. I don't know why. We got the shiny charm. We got a level 3 fighting sandwich. There's no reason for this to be this way. A wild Gallade appears. No, I thought maybe. I thought maybe. All right. Well, I hate to end this a little bit early, but it is 1:30 in the morning. I did start fairly late. This Pokemon is crazy, man. But we will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna do a little bit more of this off stream. I'm bound and determined to catch this stupid Pokemon, but I am absolutely exhausted, and I need to conserve some energy and actually get some sleep and all that. I know the stream was a little late starting the night, but I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to actually heal. I'm sick of like waking up every day and like still feeling like crap. So I think I'm gonna go take a little medicine, pass out, try to get a good night's rest, and then hopefully maybe tomorrow we can finally get over all this stuff, because it has been a disaster. But what previous posts we did Amori? We did Amori twice. What are you talking about? But we'll be back tomorrow with something. I don't know what yet. If Vic's out of town, we might do 7 days, or we might save that. I might do some Palworld. Either way, if you're on TikTok, that stream tends to be over on the purple app and the red app. So check out my channels for that. If I do Palworld, I will probably do it over here on TikTok to see how it goes. If you're on Twitch, you guys know. If you are on YouTube, then by all means, you guys know which channel is which and where we're going to be streaming. So tomorrow night we will be on the main. So make sure you guys like and all that good stuff, and I will be back with more tomorrow. Take it easy, guys, and have a good night's rest, because